In this video, I'll show you how to make the Japanese cheesecake in 6 simple steps. Now by the end of this video, you'll be able to make this cheesecake that is pillowy soft with cottony texture and soufflé like crumbs. And let's start right in. When Japanese cheesecake is fresh from the oven, the cake is so soft that it jiggles like soufflé. That's why it is called Soufflé Cheesecake in Japan. Let's kick things start off with step 1. Take the cream cheese from the fridge and leave it at room temperature for at least half an hour or let it soften. Now cream cheese should be spreadable form so that it is easy to beat. You need to beat the cheese, sugar, and butter until no noticeable lumps. The texture will resemble to thick cream, and it takes an average 3 to 4 minutes. As for the sugar, caster sugar is the best. Granulated sugar is also suitable. Step 2. Crack 3 eggs. Crack 3 eggs carefully so that the egg yolks are intact. Place 3 yolks and 1.5 whites in one bowl and the remaining whites in another. Add the corn flour to the eggs and continue beating it with the mixer until homogeneous, light and fluffy. While the eggs will add flavor, the corn flour gives the cheesecake the texture. Without corn flour, the cake will most likely just crumbling down once you take it out from the cake pan. Then pour the corn flour into the mixer. Once you have done that, pour them into the mixing bowl and continue beating it. Step 3. Incorporate the heavy cream and lemon juice. Beat the heavy cream in a stainless steel bowl with a handheld mixer until it forms soft peaks when you leave out the whisk or the bitter from the batter. By then, the heavy cream should have trapped more air in the structure, which helps to form the light and fluffy texture of the cake. Squeeze some lemon juice and add to the cheese mixture along with the heavy cream. Scrape the side of the bowl with a soft spatula at least once, as the bitter cannot reach all parts of the mixing bowl. And the mixing process is important because it will trap more air into the batter, which creates volume of the cheesecake. Step 4. Making the meringue. As I said earlier, this is a unique step for Japanese cheesecake. We are making meringue, so be sure the bowl is free from oil. Now to begin with, beat the bowl of egg whites until it looks like the foam of a glass of beer. And then add the sugar into it and keep beating. I normally use stainless steel bowl for this purpose as it's easy to keep clean. Placing the bowl of egg whites in a hot water bath can speed up the formation of meringue. Beat the egg whites at medium speed until it forms soft peaks. Now, in fact, it is easier to combine the meringue with soft peak into the batter rather than stiff meringue. In contrast, it is far more difficult to fold in the meringue with stiff peak, as you know, there will be small specks of egg whites remain in the batter, and when this happens, you will tend to fold it longer and hope that it will become smoother, and this will deflate the volume, which result in a dense cheesecake, and that's not what you and me want for a souffle-like cheesecake. A bonus step, preparing the base of the cheesecake. This is optional. Most of the souffle-like cheesecake in Japan do not have a biscuit base like those conventional cheesecake. But since I like to have a base, I'll make one. Now I simply place the digestive biscuit and crush it and mix well with melted butter. To form the crust base of the cheesecake, pour the biscuit butter mixture into the cake pan, spread it out evenly and compress it into a solid flat layer. It is important to make sure the layer of the biscuit is well compressed. The crust will fall apart if it is not sufficiently compressed. I usually use a rubber mallet with a flat surface to compress it, and it works very well. I normally prepare the base earlier and leave it in the refrigerator, and the butter will solidify so that the base will become firmer and easier to handle. Bake the cheesecake in a hot water bath to prevent the cake pan from overheating, which may result overbake the sides of the cheesecake. And bake it at 160 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes, and then followed by 150 Celsius for another 60 minutes. The initial high temperature will cause rapid raising of the cake in the oven, which helps to form a light and soft texture. At a low temperature for the second part of baking is to avoid cracking of the surface. Step 6. Serving and storage. Now after baking, remove the cheesecake from the oven and leave it at room temperature and let it cool. I prefer to remove the cheesecake from the water bath as soon as I take out from the oven. This step is to prevent the water seeps into the cake if you are using a springboard or detachable bottom cake pan. Let the cheesecake cool down at room temperature for about 30 minutes before removing it from the cake pan. Now if you remove it too soon, the cheese in the cheesecake is not fully solidified yet, and at this point you may end up with a cheesecake with cracked top and crumbly sides. I prefer to use a cake pan with a detachable bottom because it's very easy to remove it. Simply place the cake on a round can and loosen the cake pan from the detachable bottom by pushing it downwards. Leave it to cool down before keeping it in the refrigerator. The souffle-like Japanese cheesecake is best to serve when it is chilled. Keep it in the refrigerator for 3 to 4 hours before serving it, and the cheesecake is set by now and can be cut easily into wedges. It is now your turn to make your version of Japanese cheesecake. Let me know, what do you like this cheesecake the most? The texture or the flavor? Leave your answer in the comment section and I'll be happy to know. Click the subscribe button below and share it with your friends on the social media. I'm Katie Kwan. I'll see you next time.